When Jason Kelce attempted to divulge Taylor Swift's vacation secret on a podcast, Travis Kelce reacted with disbelief. The most current edition of the Kelce Brothers podcast, New Heights, which features Jason and Travis Kelce talking about recent events in their lives, was released on Tuesday, April 1st. Jason abruptly shifted the subject that everyone was interested in, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's secret vacation, as the argument heated up. "Travis, are you going to tell us about your recent special vaca?" Jason smiled knowingly as he asked. Travis nearly choked while drinking his drink. After giving his brother a long look, he slammed his glass into the table. "What are you discussing?" "What do you mean?" Jason chuckled, obviously having fun. "Oh, I just thought everyone would be interested to know where Taylor and you have been and what you have been doing." Without hesitation, Travis held up his hand as though to break the flow of discourse. No, Jason, please stop. We want to keep it a secret, you know." Jason, however, was not going to take it that lightly. "Well, if I remember correctly, it was sunny, the beach was blue, and," he said after feigning to pause and think. "Jason!" With a look of horror mixed with amusement, Travis yelled. Abruptly, he leaned over the table, buried his face in his hands, and laughed. "Are you serious about me getting into trouble? It's unbelievable what you did on the podcast." Travis was left with nothing to do but sigh as Jason erupted in laughter. Jason winked and said, Okay, no more." But everyone knew Taylor loved romantic getaways. Montana has great landscape and clean air, and I believe someone recently went on vacation there. Travis instantly leaned back in his chair, raised his hand as though to halt him, and rolled his eyes at his brother. "Jason, don't even start." Jason, feigning innocence, laughed heartily. "What? I mentioned that Montana was stunning. Is there anyone else in the vicinity?" Travis rubbed his face with his palms and shook his head, seemingly incredulous at what was happening. There was caution in his voice. "I swear, you're always trying to get me into trouble." The two chuckled, but Travis's response made it obvious that the audience thought Jason had just unintentionally or purposely made reference to Taylor Swift's covert trip. Fans instantly conjectured that the well-known couple had a delightful trip together, despite Jason's cunning and Travis's terrified response. After a significant setback to the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl and a subsequent post-game trip, it appears like Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are prepared to arrange their happily ever after. According to reports, the couple went house searching in Montana in secret. "They love Montana," a person who wished to remain anonymous stated in several news publications. "Just mountains, delicious cuisine, and close friends. No pressure, no paparazzi. Intimate, laid back, and completely off the grid, it's their happy spot." All night long they were giggling. With no glam squad or swarming bodyguards, it was a really laid-back night out with friends. In addition to finding a place to live, the pair reportedly found time for their friend Erin Andrews, who deserves some of the credit for their romantic success. After Kelce said he wanted to meet Swift on his New Heights podcast, the host and broadcaster apparently urged Swift to ask him out. "Aside from shaking the world, Taylor, I have no idea what you're doing with your life at the moment. Try our pal Travis, please." In an earlier Calm Down episode featuring Erin Andrews and Charissa Thompson, Andrews declared, "He is fantastic. I think of you as a friend, Taylor, even though I know we're not the greatest of friends. In fact, we're not even friends. Take advantage of this. Get together with this guy for a date. For America's sake, do it." Looking back, Andrews' appeal was obviously successful. As the happy pair approaches their second anniversary, it appears that they will soon move forward. Regarding the NFL, if Kelce isn't ready to retire, then so be it. Taylor has her future planned out to a T, according to many sources. The moment is right for her to get married and start a family. Although she secretly hopes Kelce will retire, she will help him play football for another season if he so desires. There are rumors that the couple is prepared to establish themselves in the area after enjoying a romantic weekend in the Treasure State. This is a significant step in their partnership because, as far as we know, the two have never bought real estate together. Anyone who has been following the couple's real estate holdings may find this move quite unexpected. The pop sensation has lived in bigger locations like New York and London in the past, but the Kansas City Chiefs tight end is most famously from Missouri. However, it seems logical that the two would want to settle down somewhere quiet and private, given that they are one of the most well-known couples in the world. According to some stories, Montana is even their happy place, so it seems sense that they would want to establish a more permanent link with the state. Furthermore, we don't anticipate Swift or Kelce giving up any of their current residences, in typical A-list celebrity way. After all, having multiple luxurious homes is preferable to having just one. Perhaps the most important question, though, is where in Montana they will actually reside. Investigating further reveals that the Big Sky community is among the leading candidates. This region is home to numerous opulent houses in addition to a wealth of wildlife, including Yellowstone National Park and the well-known Yellowstone Club, which is renowned for its top-notch skiing. Bonus, the pair will have plenty of privacy, because the majority of these homes are situated on many acres. Actually, Kelce and Swift are already familiar with the region because they allegedly went to dine with Erin Andrews at Old Room, a posh restaurant close by at Lone Mountain Ranch. Or if they want to purchase real estate somewhere new, Paradise Valley is a posh neighborhood that is conveniently close to Bozeman and Yellowstone National Park. Additionally, this location is celebrity-friendly because celebrities like Jeff Bridges and Peter Fonda have called it home. Who knows, though? It will take some time before Swift and Kelce establish roots because they are only now beginning to look for homes. We'll wait patiently for an invitation to their housewarming party and keep you informed about all of their real estate transactions in the meanwhile. Four-time Super Bowl champions and contemporary NFL aristocracy, the Kansas City Chiefs, are stepping up their defense as their star quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, is experiencing an unusual slump. The key to their historic Super Bowl live in Elvite wins. When he was named MVP each time, Mahomes suffered a rare defeat in February's Super Bowl likes. Travis Kelce just managed 4 catches as the Chiefs lost 40-22 versus the Philadelphia Eagles despite tossing 3 touchdowns and 257 yards. The team is now actively retooling its roster in an effort to regain their position. Rumors of a seismic trade have emerged behind the scenes, indicating a new plan to rekindle their dynasty. The front office of Kansas City isn't taking any chances, even though Mahomes' arm is still one of the league's most feared weapons. Brandon Ayuk, a dynamic player who may breathe new life into an offense that faltered last season, is reportedly being pursued by the Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs receiving corps was beset by injuries and inconsistent play in 2023. Even mid-season addition DeAndre Hopkins was unable to fit in with Patrick Mahomes' rhythm. However, Ayuk has a seductive combination of speed and accuracy, which might counteract the defenses that limited Kelce and made Mahomes make unforced mistakes. "You always pick up the phone," San Francisco general manager John Lynch told reporters, hinting that trade talks are still open, especially for a team like the Chiefs, whose aggressive moves have characterized their championship period. 4. A team that already features up-and-coming talents like Rashee Rice and rookie Xavier Worthy, who made waves during the Super Bowl. Some wonder if Brandon Ayuk is a luxury or a need. However, Kansas City's readiness to consider risky options highlights how urgent it is to make the most of Mahomes' peak. Deeper problems were revealed after the Super Bowl loss. Philadelphia's constant pressure on Patrick Mahomes echoed previous playoff collapses, exposing offensive line weaknesses. The Chiefs may select a strong lineman to protect their franchise cornerstone or a bruised defensive end to disrupt opposing quarterbacks with the 31st choice in the draft. While Marquise Brown's one-year contract provides some short-term security, long-term fixes are essential. Adaptability has always been the Kansas City Chiefs' blueprint.